What's up you guys, this is Will. In this video, I'll talk about the one and only reason why the Omi token has not been listed on popular exchanges like Coinbase and Binance. Keep in mind that this answer comes directly from David Yu. It is not my speculation whatsoever. What I will do today is analyzing his answer, talk about the different catalysts and events that have to happen for this listing to take place, and talk about things that you and I can do to best position ourselves for the near future. So if you're frustrated because you're not seeing the Omi token on Coinbase and Binance like I am, I hope this video will give you a good explanation and some inputs so that you can make your decision. Again, this is not financial advice. Before we get started, remember to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel now so that you don't miss out on actionable and valuable content that can help you to make better decisions in VeVe. Let's get to it. Long story short, the main reason why the Omi token has not been listed on these popular exchanges is because Omi is a utility token, but it does not have any utility. That is why David is concerned that if the token gets listed before they are able to implement utilities, all they will be getting is just a pump and dump and not a healthy, sustainable growth that will benefit the token holders, the VeVe users, and the company. Think about a scenario. If the Omi token get listed on Coinbase and Binance tomorrow, everybody will be happy, right? There will be a spike in the price, there will be a spike in trading volume, there will be a spike in interest into VeVe because investor will want some sort of exposure to one of the best NFT companies that have partnerships with giants like Marvel, Disney, DC Comics, Givenchy. That would be amazing. However, after the euphoria that lasts maybe a few days because the price keep pumping, people will ask themselves, A, can you buy VeVe NFTs using the Omi token? Not yet. Can you buy any NFT at all using the Omi tokens? Well, maybe you can buy a few on Immutable X, but who wanna spend the Omis at this price? And who's selling anyways? Can you invest into the Omi token and look at it as a way to store value? Not really. Who would want to buy a random token with over 300 billion tokens in circulation? You can probably buy Bitcoin or any other more established coins instead, right? The answer is also no. Does the Omi in circulation get burned from buybacks? Not really. I know that the team implemented buyback early on in the process, but now the problem with buybacks is that if they implement buybacks, they will dip their toe into the territory of Omi being a security and step away from Omi being a utility token. Is that an okay thing to do? Not really, because think about this. If you are VeVe, you have worked for years to secure licenses with Disney, Marvel, DC, Givenchy, USPS, for example, right? Would those companies, those giants, want to partner with a company that have regulation red flags because they misuse their token? No. If VeVe mess up the token, they will lose every single license. The consequence of listing the Omi token before the utilities are implemented will be that these new buyers who come into Coinbase and Binance to buy the Omi token to get some exposure into VeVe will realize that the Omi token does not have any use, does not have any purpose, does not have any utility. So what is the point of holding this particular token? They will all sell, and because of that, the prices will tank. What's worse is that people will come back and create more threats. Hey, the Omi token is a meme coin, it's a scam coin, it doesn't do anything, VeVe sucks, XYZ, and that would be terrible. This is exactly what David is concerned with. This is why he wants to wait until these utilities come in. For example, Omi to NFT. There are two values in there, right? You can cash out, so that is utility number one. Number two, there will be more trading volumes for Omi because people will have to buy Omi in order to get the NFTs. Then we have Omi staking, which will incentivize people to hold Omi because they will get in-app benefits, maybe like accessory in a showroom or special drops or badges that can show your levels and your mint numbers and status, those kind of things. Then also, we have the lottery system. Getting collectibles nowadays is almost impossible. I went through a period of almost 3 months without getting any collectible at all. It's fucking frustrating. And I know many people feel the same way. For example, this is just an example. I'm not hyping anything up. If Pokemon were to come out tomorrow and the first drop is Pikachu, people will think that, oh, tomorrow there's Pikachu. Pikachu may go for a million Omi on the secondary market because it is FA Pikachu, FA Pokemon, it might be okay for them to risk 50,000 Omi, 20,000 Omi, burn it to buy these tickets so that they can have a higher chance of getting FA Pikachu, because they have an expectation that the resale value of Pikachu, the upside, really outweigh the risk that they are taking by burning 20,000, 50,000 Omi tokens. This way, VeVe is not stepping into the security territory because they are not actively buying the tokens back and burn them, but instead it is the users who are willing to buy these tickets to increase their chance of getting the collectibles they want, and they are burning the tokens themselves. So I'm just like you, I'm nervous, I'm emotional, I feel a little bit disappointed. But the thing about VeVe Collectibles is that you have to be patient. You have to play it long term. Those three are the utilities that we can expect for Omi in 2022. And please don't quote me on this. This is not a financial advice. I believe that when we get those three utilities lined up, that's when we get the exchanges lined up. What are the things you can do in this time so that you can best prepare yourself for the near future? I'm not going to tell you what you should do. I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing and what I've seen other people doing. For me, I believe in the team. I was certainly frustrated with how slow everything Omi related was going. But after the pre-recorded AMA and listening to David's answer, I completely agree with them. He has a very valid point. I have never sold an Omi token, and I'm not planning to sell any token for at least the next 3 years unless absolutely necessary. One thing that I've seen other people doing is that they believe that in the short term, the NFTs will outperform Omis. So I've seen some people who sold their Omi to buy collectibles, and then when those collectibles go up double, triple, quadruple, whatever, 10x, they will sell those collectibles and go back into Omi. Not financial advice, guys. You do whatever the hell you want to do. What I would like to recommend you though is that you need to stay away from price prediction, because this hopium in crypto can really burn you out. A lot of the time we need that hopium to keep going. But the thing about listening to 10 strangers on the internet giving you 10 different numbers, like, oh, Omi is gonna get to 5 cents, 10 cents, 50 cents, $1 at this point in time, is dangerous, because now you start having that hopium, that expectation, and then you start having dreams about, oh, I'm gonna get a Lamborghini when Omi gets to 50 cents, I'm gonna have my yacht party, I'm gonna buy a new house. You start to live in the future when the future hasn't happened yet. And in reality, at this time, the Omi token has not reached those 10 numbers yet. It's still way, way far off. Then you get angry, you get frustrated. You bring all of that anger, all of that frustration, all of that expectation, and then you go trash on a team who have been working for years to build values into the ecosystem, to build value for people like you. It's not that these predictions were not made based on legit informations and facts and certain considerations. It is just that we can only predict and control things at a micro level. For example, if VeVe were to come out with Disney, certainly the token value will go up, right? If VeVe were to partner with Pokemon, Omi token would triple, double easily. If VeVe were to do Metaverse, for example, that will pump the price, XYZ activities. What we cannot predict and what we cannot control are things at the macro level. Oh, is there gonna be a crypto winter? Simply because most tokens follow Bitcoin. Or is there gonna be a conflict in Ukraine that will freak everybody else because people are afraid of World War III and everything tank? And then there's all these regulations from different countries that we cannot really control. So those are the things that we cannot predict. Those are the things that we cannot control that make all price predictions go to the trash can. To sum it up, no utilities, no listings. We'll just have to wait until they build that utility foundation into the token to make sure that when they list it on these popular exchanges like Coinbase and Binance, they will get a healthy and sustainable growth that will benefit everyone. So the best thing to do right now is to be patient. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that I have provided you not a financial advice, but a different perspective, a different way to think about the Omi token. Please let me know what you think about David's answer and my analysis in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. If you have enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel now so that you don't miss out on actionable and valuable insight that can help you to make better decisions in VeVe. All right, I'll see you next time. Peace.